In this video, we'll be going over the best and fastest way to rob the mansion inside of Roblox Jailbreak as of March 2024. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into this. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do here is come over here to the creator gun store. It could be pretty much any gun store on the map, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this one right over here because this one tends to have less campers. And once you're here, you could use one of the automatic weapons in the game. That's either the rifle, the AK-47, or the Uzi. I'm just going to go ahead and use the rifle here, and then once you've gotten that automatic weapon, just go ahead and select the pistol, shotgun, and force field launcher as well. We're choosing these weapons because first of all, you need an automatic weapon in case you need to quickly shoot down an NPC or something in the mansion, and if you just want to do some quick damage, then the pistol is also a really good option. And the shotgun as well, if you're just trying to take down like a big group of NPCs, then this could do quite well if you're trying to use the spread on the bullets to take them out just a little bit faster. And then obviously we also have the force field launcher in case you need to quickly heal up or something, because obviously when you're in the mansion you'll probably be taking a lot of damage, and if you get the chance, then using this will be quite helpful. But once you've gone ahead and gotten all of your weapons that you need, I probably would just use these or maybe some other weapons in case you want to bring something that you're used to. Obviously, you don't have to use this loadout, but this is what I recommend the most. But yeah, once you've gotten yourself all of your weapons, what you want to do is you just want to come over here to the mansion and start up a robbery. You could bring your friends with you, you could bring anyone you want, you could just go solo by yourself if you want to. It's completely up to you. In order to do the mansion robbery, you will actually need to get yourself a mansion invite here. You can get these through doing airdrop robberies. They're actually not really robberies, they're more like mini heists. I'm not too sure how to describe them, but basically every once in a while an airdrop will fall from the sky, and what you need to do is you just need to do one of those to get an invite. I already have mini guides on how to do that on the channel, so if you guys need the newest guide, I will make sure to leave it down below in the description. And it actually uses a glitch, but so far it hasn't been fixed, and it hasn't been for a long time, so I'm pretty sure they won't ever fix it because I believe it's actually a Roblox mechanic, so they literally can't fix it. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I just play the game, I don't make it. They might have coded it so it's intentionally like that, and they might actually just fix it here after this video is released. I'm not too sure, but yeah, just go ahead and use that if you need a quick invite. And yeah, now that we're here at the mansion, you guys could go ahead and wait for the mansion to open. Unfortunately, it's not actually open in my server right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to wait until it rains to do it, because it used to open before when it was nighttime, but now it only opens when it's raining, which is kind of unfortunate, but you can't really do much about it. It's not our game. And actually, I just realized I'm in a private server. I could just go ahead and turn on the rain here, and as you guys can see, the mansion is now open. So if I go ahead and walk in here, you guys can see there's a little countdown here, and once I go down, we could go ahead and start this. And yeah, you can bring up to 3 people, so if you have a few extra friends with you, you can bring them along with you. Alright, so we're going down here. We're down in the main mansion bit now. You guys can see here, we are down here. You guys can see you've probably been down here before. I'm not too sure what you guys have done or what you haven't, but yeah, this is the mansion right here. And actually, a cool little trick for you guys here to make this part of the mansion a little bit easier is basically, you guys can see here, we have these little white boxes on the ground, and basically when you touch these, it lights up a bunch of lasers, and these do a lot of damage. And obviously, if you want to, you could go ahead and do it the normal way, just walking around and stuff. But if you have an avatar like this, I'm pretty sure it actually depends on your avatar bundle. It might not work with all of them. You could go ahead and try it if you want. But I know that using my avatar bundle right here, if I go ahead and just jump on top of them, I'm holding the spacebar right now. You got to be holding jump in order for this to work. You guys could see that it does not activate the lasers. Now, I don't actually want to go ahead and touch these here because then I'll be kicked out of the mansion and probably die, but you guys can see here, if I just go ahead and hold jump, it completely deactivates them and they don't work at all. Yeah, if I just go ahead and hold jump and just run through the entire mansion, you guys can see here, I'm literally just skipping everything, and I could go straight to the main part of the mansion. Now, once we're over here in this room, what I'd say is just probably get comfortable in your chair or something. If you're in an uncomfortable position or something, just get yourself comfortable. If you need water, go ahead and refill your water bottle or something, because this does usually take about 5 minutes. Obviously, if you follow the guide, you might go a little bit faster, but if you're just going casually, then 5 minutes will be your time. And I just accidentally activated the thing. Okay, that's amazing. But once you're ready, just walk into the door and it'll activate this cutscene. You guys can see, you guys get some jailbreak lore here. If you haven't been keeping up with the lore, then well, this is pretty good for you. It tells you pretty much everything that has been going on so far. And once you're done the cutscene, you guys can see we are now in the main room. You guys can see the CEO is right over there, and the way you start this robbery is you just go ahead and shoot him. I won't actually do it just yet because I want to go ahead and explain some things. So like I said, when you shoot the CEO, the robbery will officially begin, and it doesn't actually do that until you shoot him. But once you do shoot him, a bunch of NPCs will come running out here, and those do a lot of damage, so make sure to be prepared for those. The spotlights over here just slow you down a little bit. They don't actually do much, and the lasers over here, you guys can see these get activated at about the middle of the robbery, and they're pretty easy to avoid. Just go ahead and walk around them. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the explaining we have to do here. So let's go ahead and start this here in a little bit of a time lapse with me voicing over. So yeah, nice. So to go ahead and start the robbery here, what we got to do is we got to go ahead and shoot the CEO like I said, and then once we've done that, you guys can see on the right at the door we have a bunch of NPCs coming out. What I'd recommend doing here is just using your rifle or whatever automatic weapon you brought and just spray them all down and get rid of them completely. The CEO will not attack you at this time, so you are completely safe from his attacks, so you don't need to worry about that. Chances are you will lose a bunch of health from this, so if you do end up losing a bunch of health, then just go ahead and shoot the CEO to bring up one of the walls and heal up behind it. And yes, while we're talking about it, shooting the CEO will bring up the nearest wall to you, so if you ever need to take cover from NPCs or something like that, go ahead and do that. It's very, very helpful. Yeah, as you guys can see here, I am constantly headshotting the CEO, and that is the best way to deal the most damage. So if you want to deal the most damage and get this done with really, really quickly, then make sure to hit your headshots. Another thing you guys should probably know is whenever an NPC comes out, always focus on them, because when NPCs are exiting the door, the CEO will never attack you, so always make sure to focus on them first. And yeah, like I said, as you guys can see here in the footage, it's really, really easy to avoid the lasers. You literally just need to look at them when you hear the sound and avoid them. It's literally that easy. You have no excuse for getting hit by them. As you guys can see here, the pistol is also a really, really good option to deal a lot of damage, especially if you're hitting your headshots, because it's kind of just like the rifle, but not automatic. It does pretty much the same amount of damage, and it's a little bit more satisfying in my opinion. Yeah, as you guys can see here, we're now in the final stretch. We're about to kill the CEO, and, well, there we go. Easy $13,000, plus an easy hyperchrome if you manage to land on it, because actually the mansion is probably the easiest way to get them. And yeah, as you guys can see here now, we're just going to go ahead and exit the mansion, and once you're in this room now, you guys can see that there's actually 3 different exits, so if there are campers nearby, you could just choose one of those exits and easily escape. And if there are no campers, I'd probably recommend using this door, as it's probably the fastest. But yeah, that's pretty much how to defeat the CEO in under 3 minutes actually. That footage only lasted about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which is really, really fast compared to my previous videos on this. Yeah, if you're ever in a rush, then this is probably the best way to complete the mansion robbery. Obviously, this will take a couple of attempts, seeing as this is quite a difficult robbery, especially with all of the NPCs and stuff. They do have quite a lot of health. Like I said at about the start of the video, there will be a link in the description or in the pinned comment or somewhere in there with a link to a video on how to do the airdrops in case you need a mansion invite. And well, if I forgot to put the link in there, then just yell at me in the comments, because that's probably the best way to get me the notice. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.